Good stuff. Am I live or am I am live. The Twitch machine got unplugged. Try again in a moment. No. No, no, no. I guess this won't be happening all the time. Let's just jump into the tournament. Maybe something will happen. I'm hopefully waiting that my phone will let me know that I'm actually streaming and that it's fine. Should be fine. It would be really bad that after so much time I end up with a stream that gets broken all the time like last time. Rosalimo. Well, knight to d4. The move that nobody plays. Let's see how you respond with that. Goulet Bonnie. Very good. Mobile live dashboard. Something is happening. So welcome. It's prime time to say welcome to another edition of the stream. I know I haven't been frequent in streaming lately, but you will forgive me. At least I hope you will, because there have been a lot of stuff happening. Just simply a lot of stuff happening, and simply didn't have the time. Simply didn't have the time. Here I am just trying to get back into it. Seems everything is green on this side. Let me open up the dashboard. And yeah, what is there more to say? There were some comments that maybe I should have said something more about the New Year's, how I spent it, and I don't know, not just the New Year's, but the whole thing, what has been happening during the winter break. After all, I was on holidays, and yeah, maybe address. Hello, Alberto. Welcome to the stream, and maybe address some happenings on my stream while I was away. So I'll get into it as soon as I can. But first and foremost, I will have to tell you that, oh man, can't even play d6. Crazy stuff. Bishop to b4 probably doesn't work, but at least we can try it. If e5, bishop captures on c3, knight can play to d5. But yeah, I'll come to all of that when during this stream, but it is very important to keep in mind that this stream won't be a longer one, quite simply because, once again, there are just too many things to do. Too many things to do, and that leaves me very sad. It leaves me very, very sad, because I cannot finish it in time. But let's start from the top. So the first thing that I failed to address in the last stream was, of course, of course, Happy New Year's and Happy Christmas. I know it's the 16th of January, but I guess it's never too late. And one thing that I failed to address, what has been happening during the winter break. Well, of course, visiting the family and everything. And during that time, zero chess, unfortunately. It may be seen in my game for those of you who pay close attention. But yeah, zero chess. Just once again, spending time doing different stuff, and yeah, there's not much to it. Also, what I did even before, visited some skiing places, went skiing, went for the New Year's in a new town, new city, trying out stuff there. Where to play this knight? Knight e7 to f5, attacking the queen, bishop to g5. Castling here seems like a terrible, terrible idea. But knight to e7, maybe I will just leave my king in the center. So now this knight to d4 does prove to be a very, very bad. Okay, let's play this, and let's play king to e7. Maybe h6 was possible. Just a move, just a simple move to play. Okay, rook g8, h5. Nothing can stop h5. Okay, I think I'm pretty good, just at least for now. So yeah, where did I leave it off? It was, yeah, going to the new city. Yeah, just visiting places, traveling a little bit, you know, relaxing and everything. And when you're traveling, and I don't bring my equipment, nor my laptop, nor my business phone when I'm traveling, and that essentially means I cannot record anything. So if anybody is interested what is happening to me in my free time, of course, you can always follow me on my social media, particularly Instagram, because that is where the popular kids are nowadays, at least I think, and where you can share all that is happening with your life. So that's regarding that topic. Okay, now that was a mistake. That will probably cost me the game. No way, man. No way. But let's leave it at a price. Okay, Queen H7, Rook F8, or King F8. Don't want to lose the Rook as well. Knight D4, Knight F3, Bishop B7. If G4 is ever played, Bishop to B7 seems like a very nice move. But man, this Bishop on F6 is very strong. What has been happening with the channel? The channel stuff is, yeah, quite, I would say it's quite nice. For those of you who don't know, since this is Twitch after all, later on it will be uploaded to YouTube. It is, the situation is the following. So a couple of days ago, I did reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So hooray for me. It's a very nice feeling and a very nice moment. But I'm at the same time very sad that I cannot provide the necessary videos to share with you guys. People are subscribing, but the content isn't coming, and I feel really bad for it. And as soon as I get the chance, I will definitely go and jump back on it. But just for now, simply, yeah, I don't want to say you will be getting some scraps or anything, but yeah, that's simply how it is. Just for now, it's not likely that content is coming that frequently, so at least once a week I will try to do something like this stream, even though it won't be a long one. At least I will try to do it. Okay, Queen to E4 attacking the Rook, Bishop to B7 works, and we will play Bishop to C6 to defend the pawn on D7, because also Bishop to A4 is a move that can be played. But not just yet, not just that. Now, since the queen has moved from that side of the board, maybe I can even play G5. You know, kick it around a little bit. Let's try. Let's see what my opponent does. I'm definitely in a worse position here, but that doesn't mean that I cannot start attacking, you know. Guley Bani. Okay, 8th place, and I started the tournament a couple of minutes ago. Like, yeah, how much was it? 7 minutes ago, and I'm in the 14th place. Then I arrived pretty early. The first guy already has 5 points. But okay, let's see. Rook G4. Open up the G file. Don't get checkmated. Okay. A very valuable light square bishop. But who will be attacking the knight on F5? That's the question. Also, how to get rid of the bishop here. Rook G6 and capture the bishop on F6 just to go castle. Yeah, could be, but not liking that idea also so much. Improve the position of your pieces. That's what the book says. It's not like I can jump to H4 or E3 to put even more pressure here. But one thing that I can do is play H4, H3 to completely open up this diagonal for the bishop. Create some weaknesses in the position. So let's do that. And maybe later capture here, castles, and then put the other rook into the game. Seems like a plan. But of course we will see. Doesn't make sense to play it. Of course, immediately now I see that, for example, if my opponent plays bishop to h4, knight h4, queen h7, attacking the rook and the pawn at the same time, that at least wins a pawn. Okay, that's bishop to d1. And let me play h3. I'm guessing g3. Yeah, and now this pawn is a weakness, sorta. Bishop g2. Bishop g2 does leave this pawn here. You know what we can do? We can play b5, and if he captures, bishop will attack the queen and the rook. So probably he will be a little bit scared of it. Okay, b3. I was expecting c5, so that I can play bishop to g2. Bishop g2. Can I play queen to b6 and give a check? Will this check give me anything? Let's play rook to g6 as said. It does break the queen, maybe if the knight moves to come to h7. Do I threaten to capture here or anything? That's debatable. But okay, now that this is played, I can... Yeah, bishop g2, rook f2. So, but I can play bishop to d5. Let's play bishop to d5. b4, I'm guessing. And then queen to c6. Slowly improving the position of my pieces, but still, isn't looking too good. Is it important to learn all openings and tactics? Sorry for not paying attention to the chat. Is it important? Well, if you want to be a good player, it is definitely good to know a lot of openings, because it gives you an edge in a game that you are playing against an opponent. You don't have to think about the opening, and then you can get extra time for gameplay that happens later on. So simply as that, I would say that it is important. So what's happening after knight to e3? Doesn't make sense to give up this knight. Let's first open up the position. And then maybe knight to e3. Well, you can always teach yourself. So many players have done it. There is no shame in doing that. But it definitely helps if at some point you do learn those things by yourself. Let's capture here. Queen b4. If the rook opens up the a file, queen to a5 with checkmate is a very, very strong threat. That's for sure. But let's try it out, because I have a trick up my sleeve. Well, you should always have your priorities straight, of course. So if you're in school, primary or high school, or in the university, you should know if you should go for actual classes or if you want to train and be a professional chess player. That's totally up to you. But yeah, I mean, Okay, this is the trick up the sleeve. Checkmate in one. But yeah, if you want to be a professional good chess player, then learning openings and not learning tactics, but rather solving puzzles and problems will help you to improve your game. So okay, first game, even though not so perfect, it was a win. So very good stuff. But yeah, where was I when I left it off and started thinking more about the game and everything? I think it was 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, very good feeling. But relating to the last couple of weeks, as I started the channel, it was like I wanted to do a video per day. At some point it started being kind of too much with other things that I had to do in life. So I said I will only be doing it when I feel like it, because otherwise it doesn't make sense to do it at all. Because if you're not happy doing chess stuff, then you shouldn't do it at all. And now I'm just doing it simply when I have the time. This one I'm going to Berserk. I didn't Berserk the first one, I don't know why. And yeah, simply as that. And as usual, the things that will be happening are the things that will be covered are, of course, the streams, me playing against engines, endgame lessons for now. Maybe over the weekend, if I will have more time, I will definitely tackle those. But yeah, we will just simply see. Okay, let's remove this as well. Check, Queen e7. Right. This knight, of course, isn't attacked because it's pinned. And now, which piece is the one you should move? This one? Yeah, should be. Bishop d2, okay. Let's play c6 to avoid knight to b5 ideas. If the knight captures, this is with check. Let's capture on d5 now. There's a weak pawn here, so that will be my purpose of playing. This is why I'm going kingside castle. Maybe I could have immediately immediately go for this, but knight to f4 or knight to b4 does win a pawn immediately with this kind of a setup, and this is a good game for me. So that is what is currently happening in this game. And one thing that I wanted to talk about besides 1,000 subscribers related to the channel is that actually I've been doing this for a year now, and to some it may not seem much, but to me definitely it is. So, and I've enjoyed. So I never did a video or a stream or anything that I didn't enjoy. So I wanted to spend a moment there and talk about that for a moment. And yeah, it's quite simply was one of the best things that I've been doing. It makes me happy, and I intend to do it even more, even though maybe the plans were a little bit different when I was starting off, but it kind of evolved into a type of thing that it's good for me, and I intend to keep the same formula as it was. So let's capture here with the knight. Bishop captures, rook captures, leave on and go to the endgame where I will have a bishop against the knight eventually. And I think I'm feeling more comfortable in that endgame than playing knight against the knight. So probably you will capture because the rook and the pawn are attacked. But okay, let's see. I could always be wrong. But for example, that would be the thing that I would do. And he does it. Rook to d3. I am streaming, as Lichess says. Let's play f6, of course, not allow knight to jump on these very important squares. Rook comes, my rook comes. Let's exchange one pair of rooks, and yeah, let's see what can we do next. Now, the very big question. Bishop to h3 is met probably with knight to e1. So it would be nice to capture this pawn, but it probably would mean that I would lose some material. So let's improve the position of the king. That is one of the important topics of the endgame videos I've been talking about. Let's not allow this pawn to push. Now the question is, will knight be played to d4? If knight is not played to d4, then once again we do have some options. Okay, knight is played to d4. Yeah, let's keep the bishop here. Rook d1, maybe. Are there any good discoveries after rook to d1? Okay, I still have 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Seconds should be enough to finish up this game. b5. Very well. Let's play c5. Okay. Let's bring the king closer to this side of the board. Okay, this pawn is attacked. Let's defend it with the king. Oh, okay. I'm guessing he is going for some counterplay with rook d7. Okay, let's capture here. Rook d7, play b6, and then capture on a2. I'll capture this pawn, but then I will have, okay, have 2 pawns more. Let's see. Knight captures, pawn captures, rook. Okay, c4, knight captures, pawn captures, rook captures, c3, rook captures, c2. Rook doesn't have a square to go to. So c4 is the move. Okay, c3, c2, and what now? Okay, check was expected. I can simply go here. Rook cannot come to c5, and c1 without a problem. Okay, let's go for a check here. Let's give a check here. Okay, now that's it. Okay, make it easy for me, man. Make it easy. Resign immediately. It's after all a queen. In the end, I think I would find a way how to go and win this game. Okay. Okay, you were told that the best tactic is keeping each pawn close together. Well, definitely the pawns that defend themselves are very strong, especially in the endgame. That's what I can say from experience as well. But yeah, but pawns that are far away can also sometimes protect each other. I've done a video about that, and you kind of move one, but they should be on the same row, and they should be 2 squares apart, and as soon as the king comes in front of one pawn, you push the other, which means that he cannot push, he cannot capture with the king this pawn because you push the other pawn, and unfortunately the king cannot make and stop this pawn, and quite simply it means a losing game. But okay, that has been a short endgame lesson for this stream. Let's focus on the game against Lord Baron. 1630. Does play the Sicilian, but after me thinking for 15 seconds, he stops to think Which variation to take? Should we go to the hyper accelerated dragon? Should we go for the Najdorf, Sveshnikov, just the normal Lasker, dragon? Oh, okay. Maybe we will see something that we've seen quite a lot in the Lichess championship match. Knight f6, knight c3, e5. Okay, do we see e5 on the board? Yes, we do. d6. And now two options, knight e5 or bishop to g5. Let's try out knight d5. Okay, now this isn't something that is played. Okay, let me simply capture the rook. Okay, should I go immediately for the capture? Yes, king f8. Yeah, king f8 and the rook falls. I'll be losing the pawn on e4, but knight comes back on c7. And the knights are protecting each other. Or something like this, yes. I capture with the pawn, this knight is attacked. What happens here now? Knight e4, okay, c3. Knight goes to f5. Is there a way to save this knight? Okay, if I play c3, he plays knight to f5. And then queen a4. Yeah, there is no immediate attack on my side. So maybe I could just go away and simply defend this knight. Yeah, knight f5 and queen a4. Go for this pawn. a6. Bishop d7, okay. I can go and capture this pawn. I'm playing a little bit of a dangerous game, I admit, but I'm not seeing that he can actually do something here. So let's remove the knight. Question is, will I capture or play queen to a8? He plays h4. Well, let me exchange the queens. Okay, bad move. Bishop d8 and then... But okay, he didn't take that advantage. I mean, not the worst move, but not the best move, I would say. h3. Now this pawn has come a long way. Go Harry go, as they would say. My plan is, of course, to exchange pieces now, being a whole rook up. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with taking. No need for waiting. Bishop e4. Interesting idea, right? If I play bishop to e3. Yeah, let's play f3. Bishop h4. Well, let's capture here. I mean, now yeah, bishop gives a check. I can go forward and there are no more checks. Now I can play bishop to e3 without an issue. Okay, g4 will be played. He's going all in. Okay. Let's play rook g1. Put the question on the bishop. Okay. Now let's start pushing on the other side. Yeah, maybe rook to g1 was an unnecessary move. What is my name? Well, it's very dangerous to say your name all over when you're streaming over the internet. You never know who is listening. But okay, I will be very brave and I will say my name is Jan. And I just say Jan Allmighty because that is my nickname all over the chess places. So you can call me Jan Allmighty. And for now, for some of you who maybe have been with me a longer time, maybe could have catch my surname, but it's very difficult because it's a Croatian surname, so probably most of you can't even pronounce it. Yeah, I'm from Croatia, so for those of you who don't know, Yeah, but probably now most of people do know where Croatia is, because the country has been popular for some time now because of the whole World Cup thing and everything. Of course, go Croatia, go football team. Let's give a check. Force king to go here so that after bishop to f3, e4, I can play bishop to h5. Yeah, that's the only square, right? Yeah, king f6. If the bishop moves, bishop g5, bishop h5. Oh, king comes here. No, bishop f4. Will he allow it? This guy is very tricky, going away from checkmate. Yes, Croatia it is. The beautiful country in Europe. f4. Very dangerous play. Very, very dangerous play. Tricky stuff. Should I simply... Let's play bishop here. And f3 then. Then what? Oh my god. I don't want to checkmate myself. That would be extra crazy. But yeah, this position wasn't something that I was expecting. Okay, let's give a check here. We capture the pawn, right? Okay, 40 seconds to go. Free rook. Okay, rook g6. Bishop f3. King c5. And we have a checkmate, ladies and gentlemen. Rook to c6. Or no. Yes, king c5, king c4. Checkmate is coming soon. Oh, yeah, there is rook to e4. But this is it. Well, Albertus, it is nice to meet you. I have some Polish colleagues, so if that means anything. Yeah, free rook, and the tournament moves on. 7th place, 10 points. Hourly Rapid Arena. The first guy has 16 points, so congrats to him. And I don't know, did I play against somebody in the lead or no? We do have a Croatia queen. That is, but not disclosing the country of origin, so it could mean anything. Malik. Okay, good game. Oh, I already played against this guy. Did one. Can I maybe see how it was? Oh, okay. Remember this game. I remember this game. And I think it was also the French. So let's see what... Yeah, okay. Okay. Dobry dzień. I'm German. Okay. So, wie geht's? And that's as far as I will go with my German, not to embarrass myself even more. Oh man. Chess and languages always go well together. So if a person can learn something from some other language on my stream, I would be very, very happy. So just please continue. Maybe even I can learn something here, if chess won't be the main topic. But in this French position, very, very much French, don't really know what to say. Besides, there's an isolated pawn, and let's play against this. d4 is an option, but if he allows me to play knight from b to d2, and then to b3, and then knight to d4, we are going for a long game of cat and mouse, where I will definitely put a lot of pressure here on this pawn. Okay, queen comes to b6, unpinning this knight. Will knight jump to e4? Possibly. We will see what happens. Bishop goes to d6. Okay, the bishop doesn't make sense anymore on g5. Everything is protected here. But let's try this. Maybe force queen to c7, after which I will play simply knight to d4. The defenses around the king are okay. Bishop to h3, yeah, I wouldn't say the best of the moves. But now, yeah, it's possibly a time to... Okay, stopping knight to b5. Capturing on e6, creating a weak pawn. Doesn't really go very far, I would say. Because he can probably simply play e5 at any point. And there is nothing I can do to stop it. So let me play queen to d2 and connect the rooks. Play the rook on e1 and d1 and continue from there. Knight to c5. Okay, which only means double knights on e4. Queen to d2 is then in the direct attack. Let's move the bishop. And we will move the queen, of course, to e2. Come on, man. Oh no. The comments have taken the wrong turn, as it always is, especially in the YouTube world. But I thought that the Twitch population was a little bit more chill. Okay, queen to e2. I'm moving the bishop away. Somebody has to defend this pawn. But okay, I understand this move. Rook to e8, of course. And let me play rook to e1. Counter it. Huh. Bishop to f4, yes. But let me move the queen and capture with the rook like this. It isn't the best spot for the queen, I admit, but for now, should work out. I have to find a way how to tackle this whole thing. Queen to f4, okay. The queen is attacked. Knight captures on f2, I can still attack the queen. Capture the queen, I think. So, because knight to f2 is a big threat. And because then the queen and the rook are... No, actually there is rook to e8 with check. So let me just go for this, okay. Let me play simply this. Add another attacker here. On the d5. Bishop to c6, okay. Now there's an f5 square, which is kind of weak. Let's bring the knight on d4. I'll have to think about where to put this knight. Maybe to g3. Yeah, no, to g3 should be fine, because the rook can capture on g3 afterwards. And then knight to f5, this bishop on this diagonal, pressuring on d5. Yeah, it could be nice. It could be nice. It's never too late to talk about, to put in some chess jokes. So of course, bring them on. two beginners. Oh man, I remember a stream with Agadmator where the guys just started going on with the chess jokes, and it was very, very funny, very entertaining, I gotta say. So if there are any new chess jokes, I don't think that I've heard this one, but yeah, some of those other chess jokes were really, really good. So in the moments when I'm not thinking about the positions here in my French, maybe we could go for some chess jokes. Where to put the rook? The question of the day. Let's put it to f3. Not allow queen to f4, for example. f7 could be a weak point. Bishop to d5 after knight to e4 could be an option. But let's see. Where will he put his? Oh, back to f6. Scared are we? And now the queen should enter the game, that is for sure. Let's play knight to f5. It is prime time. It is definitely prime. Okay, no it isn't. Come on. Okay, it is. No, it isn't. No, that's not a good move. That's not a good move. Okay, bishop to b5. A much better move, bishop to b5. Okay, so many pieces attacking here. Queen to d6. Yeah, queen to d6 should be the best move. Should be. I'll play c4. I couldn't have captured immediately bishop to d5 because yeah, he can play the queen, right? No, maybe I could have actually played that immediately. But I think after all this that the isolated pawn on d5 will fall. Okay, there's another one. My wife said she will leave me when I take part in a chess tournament next week. So what will you do? e4 like always. Oldie but a goodie. e4 like always. Which other move you should play for the first move? e4 is the move you want. Oh, actually I should check out when does the game start. So for those of you, maybe the Germans and the Polish guys do know, but there is actually a handball World Cup going on and Croatia is playing right about now. Oh, nice. Going for the pawn, are ya? Sneaky. Sneaky snuff. Let's exchange the queens. Yeah, good work. Let's just check it out quickly. Also keeping in mind the time, which means probably that I will play this game until the end and one more. Queen to e6. Bishop d5 then comes. Yeah, let's simply... No! Maybe it's time to finish up early. That's what happens when you start thinking about multiple stuff. I cannot even checkmate the guy. Oh, come on, this is... Oh man, such a stupid blunder. Queen to e6, I could have played anything, even g4. If only bishop f7 he plays king to h8. Maybe he plays it. King f7. Yeah, and... Yeah, I will play it until the end. I mean, 2.5 minutes. I guess it's enough time for anybody to win a game. Queen f2. There goes everything. Knight g3. Okay. Doesn't even allow me to capture the pawn. Doesn't even allow me to capture the pawn. Oh man. I so hate it when these things happen. I don't know why am I playing this. 6 o'clock in 10 minutes. Yeah, so let's give a check. Get a checkmate on g2. And that's it. That's all, folks. Another check. King e5. Works like a charm. Yep. Yeah, you proved me wrong. Should pay attention to the game until the end. Not look at other stuff. Congrats. So yeah, one more game and that's it. Unfortunately, it has happened again that I start to pay attention to something else, stop focusing, and that's a lesson you should take from this stream, because I'm feeling really bad. No, I'm not. It happens. You shouldn't care much about rating on Lichess, but in general, if you're already playing a rapid tournament, it means that you are already prepared to take some more time into your thinking, and you shouldn't be really paying attention to anything else. So focus on chess while you're playing the game, or simply not care and have fun. Okay, one more game, and the last game will be against who? Nina Alexandria. Okay, Nina, have a nice game. Let me not play e4 like this guy in this tournament who will be left by his wife. No, I will simply, yeah, correct my mistake and play e4. Transfer in the Nimzo and see what Nina will play. Okay, a lot of exchanges happening on f3, with white being left with a very strong center. Or will something else happen? Oh, the very nice knight on e5. Okay, very good. g6. I think we have a very good player on the other side. Bishop g7, let's play h4. Start to push stuff. Knight c5, h5. This pawn is defended twice. If pawn captures, leave it for the moment. Oh, okay. I'm going queenside. What to capture with? Okay, open up the H file. Fine by me. And now there is no like big advantage for either of the sides. Knight to g4. What's the whole idea behind knight to g4? I mean, knight f2, okay, first bishop to c3, and then I have to, if I capture with the queen, I lose a pawn. That could be one. But is that good enough? Let's check it out. I'm not so convinced with this whole idea. Capture with the queen immediately. Don't care and have fun. That's a good motto. And that's a knight. Focus. Focus, man. Back to tournament. One more game. Because this one was so fast. and gives me an opportunity to get back to the fire. But I promise you this will be the last one. Okay, there is also something happening. Okay, no, not much. Good game stuff. Good stuff. 8th place. If I won that game, it would be nice, but unfortunately, you cannot win them all. Or at least not if you're not paying attention. And this proves to be the case every time that I do a stream. Always lose at least one. And yeah, what can you do? Royce, Nina F. Yes, and 64. Mark Brett. Okay. Will I help this guy to go on with the tournament? He is also not on fire. Or will I ruin his tournament by winning this game? Let's just see. E6. Possibilities. Why doesn't anyone want to play the Queen's Indian? But everybody plays knight to f3. Knight to c3 is a good move. Let's transpose into the Catalan, won't we? Catalan is the game. Okay. We'll try to push f5 as soon as possible, a5 as soon as possible. But no. Rook e8. Bishop f5. Yeah, e6. Queen captures. And now stopping f4 will be the goal. Maybe knight to d7. Whoa, okay. Maybe too soon. I guess we are still in some line of the Catalan. Oh, b4. Should I have played? Maybe bishop to b1 was... Come on, man, focus. It's the last game. Bishop to b1 could have been a winning move, but yeah, you know. Say who plays b4 in the Catalan? Nobody, because it's not allowed. Come on. Mark Brett from Belgium. Sneaky stuff, guy. Sneaky stuff. Oh man. This is the worst. Let's play the knight here because queen e7 with knight f6 may be a little bit better, but yeah. Whoa! The knight is on c4. Be careful. Be extra careful. How to be the best chess player on the continent with no training. Move to Antarctica. Well, isn't that a true statement? That's a pawn, man. That's a healthy pawn. We'll try to make it another capturing here. The knight can still come to c4. Queen comes to b3, which means knight back to c4 with potential threats of knight to d2. But after bishop to g4, of course. Since my plan is not to become the best chess player on the continent, I think I'm good. So, too cold. I noticed that it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to have winter because it's too cold unless you're going skiing or snowboarding. So yeah, it's too cold, especially now in Croatia. The top temperature that you can get is like, I don't know, 8 degrees, which is pretty bad. I think I have to capture the pawn. I mean, I would win a knight here, but pawn captures here. Didn't want to risk it also with knight to d5, so let's go for this option. A little bit better, I would say. And now if the knight moves, knight d2. Everything is proceeding as planned. Mark Brett from Belgium. Ooh, okay. Is everything defended? Yeah, there are some smart people on Antarctica probably who know how to play chess. That is true. Let's push the passed pawn. 94. H3. G4, bishop G6. After b5, yeah, it's not all is lost. So I thought that everything is looking good, but queen to d1, because I was thinking the whole time queen to b7 with activity. But yeah, b5 does seem okay. Okay, put the rooks on open files, they say. And okay, I will. Now rook can come on b1, because there is no bishop to g6, but actually it's not good if you don't play g4 before. G4 before. So my opponent plays g4 before, and now we don't have rook to b1. Once again, knight d2. Okay. Such a beautiful knight, this one. Let's defend it. I'm going to assume that there is no such thing as an Antarctica opening. That was a trick. Of course I would capture with a bishop, and now bishop to f1 and bishop to b3 are the threats. It was a nasty trick. Mark Brett. Who will defend this knight now? I mean, can you play queen? Rook to c2 is met with queen to g6. So it's a nice game once again. Queen to d3. Let's capture this knight. Defend this pawn as well. With bishop to b5 and a4, and my bishop acting as a pawn for just a little bit, it should be a fine game. Look at how these bishops are going to cover this pawn from being pushed. a4, a3, bishop to c4, a2, bishop to b4 with c3 and a1. No problems at all. Bishop to f1, I'm guessing, but then a3 is quite possible to play in mind. Oh, there was a variation that I missed, or what? Pawn grabber. Rook to c1, pawn captures an a4, rook to c2, bishop to b4 better than bishop to b5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about... I don't understand. Sorry. Yeah, and maybe I would pay more attention if I wouldn't have to go now. Sorry for that. As always, it wasn't a very long stream this time, so 58 minutes. It was around an hour, but I do have to go. Promise, I don't want to promise anything, but I will just say that I will probably do another stream this week. There are a lot of viewers, so people are interested. And it will be definitely once again a rapid tournament, this time with more focus. Until then, enjoy this beautiful and cold winter time. I know I won't. And yeah, play some chess. Enjoy.